The Crew, where guys come to talk.
What's up?
What's up,
We're
y'all?
back.
Welcome
What's
back
up behind us?
to the crew.
To the Crew. Oh,
That
is that
is-
where we're going next week?
We're headed to Seattle next week for the College Broadcasters Incorporated Student Convention.
It'll be this pick in real life.
Swerve. Tripp went ahead to reserve the plane, so he's already there. That's why he's not here.
We're gonna meet him there.
Yeah, we'll see him there. He's holding down the fort.
Sure.
We got a packed show today. We've got some drone video of the campus that
Yeah.
we shot yesterday.
We got some special guests from Urban Arts.
Urban Arts.
And we got a top 5 countdown.
Well, yeah, we got a top 5
Logan,
countdown.
our man.
Candy
We also got some
Logan.
Good news, as usual.
We got some great news. We woke up this morning, and so did you.
So we're going to start off our quick news rundown.
Make it quick.
For any major Star Wars fan out there that hasn't heard, there will be many familiar faces returning for the 7th film. Those folks including the faces and voices of Carrie Fisher, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, Warwick Davis, Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford. So all of the
Basically,
major...
Princess Leia, Luke, Han Solo, C-3PO.
And there you have the
R2-D2.
director, J.J. Abrams, looking like Emperor Palpatine,
Look at him.
looking hard.
He's the man. I wonder if Lucas had any say in this too.
I have no doubt. I'm
George
just-
Lucas?
Sure he did.
George?
Yeah,
I'm just
he had it,
curious.
and John Williams is still scoring it, so
Awesome.
it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
I'm only slightly concerned about how it's going to turn out.
I'm not. As long as it has lifesavers and someone makes a Samuel Jackson
Make
reference.
Lifesavers?
It's gonna make $1
Like
billion in the first week.
hard
Ooh.
candy or gummies?
Lightsabers.
Can't
All right,
wait
moving
for
on
it.
to some baseball news. I don't know if you guys saw last night. It's official. The Kansas City Royals will take on the San Francisco Giants in the MLB World Series. The Royals secured their spot with a sweep of the Baltimore Orioles in the American League Championship Series, extending their perfect postseason record to an 8-0. That's incredible. The Giants claimed their National League pennant with a stunning walk-off win over the St. Louis Cardinals and will head to Kansas City on Tuesday, the 21st.
It's gonna be a good World
Crazy
Series.
stuff.
That's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be a pretty good World Series.
It's gonna be a
Never
great
been,
World Series. Yeah, we got.
Never
Starts
been too
next
big
to-
in the MLB. More of a football guy, but I could definitely get down
Yeah.
with watching some
Okay.
of these games.
Get down. Let's talk about Google for a second. Google has unveiled the Nexus Player. It's Android-powered TV console that plays games and movies. It also comes with a custom remote, 8 gigs of internal storage, and the system can be navigated by voice commands. The system costs $99, putting it in direct contact with other microconsoles such as the Ouya, PlayStation TV, and Apple TV. And if you notice, like on the controller, it says Asus, which is kind of crazy because
It does.
that's just insane. And
Is that the system right there? Just that little
yeah,
circle? Just you put a little disc in there, I guess.
I think the games are like cloud, kind of like the Ouya is. It's just all on there,
All digital.
So you could have a
All
good
digital, yeah.
internet connection.
Steam based, I think it is. So that's pretty cool.
Going
I don't know which of
after.
those I'll pick up, but that definitely adds to the list now.
I know, right?
All right, more tech talk. PS4 is once again the best-selling console, with its best-selling game, of course, being Destiny. The PlayStation is the top choice platform for playing the game. This is probably due to the Destiny bundle that you can get at Walmart and other locations that comes complete with the game and the platform. See there, it's the white, which is the only way you can get the white console still.
Sexy.
However, the game sold its most physical copies on the Xbox One, just the game by itself. So it appears most of America still has grinding fever, just playing and playing and playing that game. Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up.
I have still yet to get the game. I want to.
I don't have one of the next-gen consoles yet.
Same.
I still got the
I
360.
might
I
Black
want that
Fri-
full experience.
Black Friday's coming out. You got a
Yes.
lot of great games coming up for next gen console. I might have to pick up a special edition or hold up for the Kingdom Hearts one that's supposed to be red and gold.
Either way.
Ooh, red and gold.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. Both are good choices.
Kingdom Hearts amazing. So Talking about other amazing things, our great friend Taylor Smith interviewed Sydney Love from Urban Arts. Let's see what they had to say.
Club Connect.
To you, Taylor.
Hey guys, my name is Taylor Smith and I'm here connecting with the club Urban Arts. Today I have with me the president of Urban Arts, Sydney Love. Thank you for being here with us today, Sydney.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
All right. Now, Sydney, we ask you here today so that we can introduce your club to the student body and find out more about Urban Arts. So what exactly is Urban Arts?
Urban Arts is an expressive art club. We want the students to express themselves more because what will happen is they will do better in their classes. By that I mean their confidence levels will rise, and psychologically we find that students actually do lesser in their classes, not because of their ability to retain knowledge, but more so stressful lives cause them to not pay as much attention to what they could possibly learn.
So your club is more than just the actual arts. It's about expanding the student and being able to develop them to be better students.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is your club only for art students or is it for everyone?
Absolutely not. It's for actually everybody. Let's say we can have musicians in there. We actually have some musicians that are in there. We have gamers. If they want to do a Comic-Con, make their own Comic-Con, they could do so. We would have to go through some paperwork, but it's okay. We also could have dancers, different types of students. We actually do some work with Visionaries Inc. We're talking over doing something actually quite big for the actual room that they actually meet in, the Urban Arts Club. But it's actually for everybody.
All right, well, I'm glad to know that it's for everybody and that it's not just about drawing. Now, is that the difference between you and Visionaries Inc.?
Visionaries Inc. is specifically for the arts and canvases, sculpturing, and ours. We invite people like that to join, but it's not specifically for that.
All right, now what can students gain by joining your club?
Well, leadership, success, enjoyment. We want them to have fun because we find out on a psychological level that students actually understand, retain old and new knowledge better when they're in a scenario where they're actually constantly feeling well. So we want them to have a good time while being successful.
Now that sounds very interesting. If I wanted to go to your meetings and find out more information about your club, where would I go?
In Student Union East, there's the cafeteria. We actually meet in the student lounge that is inside the cafeteria at 12:30, the first Thursday of every month.
All right, so the first Thursday of every month they meet at 12:30. Now, do you have any other upcoming events besides your meetings that students can go to?
Well, right now we're in discussion about a movie night, a game night, or a spoken word night. Most likely the spoken word or game night we'll do. But actually under SGA, the Urban Arts Club, and then also all the rest of the clubs at the school are having a movie night on October 24th.
All right, well, that's definitely some useful information. Be sure to check out Urban Arts at their next meeting. Thank you again for being here with us today, Sydney.
Yes, sir.
This is Club Connect, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thank you, Taylor and Sydney.
Yeah, that was
Club Connect.
some great information. Definitely check out Urban Arts. We're going to.
And also, check out this cool video of our lovely Gulf Coast campus shot with our drone by the ever-popular Brandon Smith.
It was a pretty day yesterday, so check out this video.
Well, that's the best promo Gulf Coast ever had.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Pretty day. It's a large campus.
It's surprised how long it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, long from the bridge corridor area, or the Veterans Park, I believe it's called,
Yeah.
and then all the way over to 23rd Street.
The bird's eye view is really a different take than the eye level.
And just think, that's all going to be changing in the next 5 years or so with the
College is getting
flyover
that.
project.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Yeah, and the Highway 98 is changing. It's going to be a flyover going over the port entrance and the railroad there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a flyover going down 23rd. So it's going to all change.
Really.
Be interesting to see how, it looks in a couple of years. I think next summer they start working. And then
Wasn't aware of
you
that.
see the ATC building in the background. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Proud to be a Commodore.
Yes, very much so.
Beautiful day.
Well, next up, we have
Our favorite guy, Logan.
Candy Logan.
hitting us with the countdown of the top 5
Slasher movies.
Ooh, let's hear it.
in honor of Halloween.
What up, doe?
Roll the clip.
Hey guys, I'm back with another list for you. This week, I'm going to count down the top 5 best slasher movies. Some people like to watch horror movies on Halloween, myself included. And maybe everyone knows the typical slasher movies cliches, but they're still fun to watch. And if you haven't seen these movies, you've more than likely heard of them. They're pretty freaking popular. But I digress. Number 5 is Scream. Released on December 20th, 1996, a mass killer begins murdering teenagers in a small town. As the body count rises, one girl and her friends contemplate the rules of a horror film and find themselves living one. Number 4 is Friday the 13th. Released on May 9th, 1980, camp counselors are stalked and murdered by an unknown assailant while trying to, basically trying not to die. The movie starts killing people pretty early. Number 3 is A Nightmare on Elm Street, released on November 16th, 1984. And you guys know this movie. It's a dream sequence movie, basically, where the murderer kills you in your dreams. Number 2 is Psycho. Released on September 8th, 1960, a Phoenix secretary steals 40 grand of her employee's client, goes on the run and checks in to a remote hotel, and runs into a guy with some serious mother issues. My number 1 pick is Halloween, released on October 25th, 1978. A psychotic murderer initialized since, he was a childhood murderer, basically. He killed his sister, was put into an insane asylum, and eventually breaks out, and he was a murderer as a child. You can see where that's going. Well, anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas for some movies to watch in October. Well, I'll be back next week with another list for you guys. I'm Logan, and this has been The Countdown.
Thank you, Logan.
Thanks, Candy Logan.
It's Halloween month.
Definitely a good top 5. I totally agree with that. Number 1 being Halloween.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm glad Psycho showed up in there somewhere.
I'm mad that Casper the Friendly Ghost wasn't on there, but I'm gonna let that one go.
It's a pretty deadly slasher. That's true.
It is like Hillary.
Halloween's, 2 weeks away from today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Wow, from today.
Turn up.
Still don't know what I'm going to be.
I'm gonna be me,
Figure
because that's
that
the
out.
best thing I can be.
Maybe I'll be
You're
a
not
cat.
going to dress up for Halloween, or?
Be a sexy
I might be
cat.
Bob Marley or Lil Wayne.
I don't know what I'm doing next
Chief
week.
Keef.
Let alone.
Have y'all even, I think it's the JCs that have the haunted house.
Yeah.
Have any of
They
y'all
just-
tried
That's the
that?
local one. Yeah, we do it every year.
Have any of y'all been through it?
I have not.
Where's it at now?
Panama
Last year
City.
It was at PCMI.
PCMI, I
downtown.
believe. Well,
Is there
we'll
again?
look it up, and then we'll post some links on our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yes, we will.
Get a
But,
riff raff.
We might even
performing
try to see if we can go
Destiny.
down there and take a tour of it, and then bring it to show our audience.
You guys can do that.
That'd be
I'm sure they'd like to see that.
Amon, you don't want to go in the haunted house?
No, I'm scared.
Speaking of scared, it's time for man advice.
Whoop, the worst advice you'll ever hear.
All right, kicking it off. Let's see. Dear the crew, there's this guy I've been hooking up for months now, and I do have feelings for him. He says he likes me too, but he doesn't want anything serious because his head is not in the right place. That I could deal with, but it seems so perfectly okay for him to be hooking up with other girls, my roommate being one of them, Owl,
Nice.
while saying all of this to me. But he gets so angry at me if I even joke about doing the same. What should I do? My friends say that I need to move on in order to save my feelings and sanity. Should I just stick around and wait for him to get his head into the right place? Madison.
Do not
No,
stick around
Madison,
at
move
all.
on.
No.
Yeah,
Hit
you're
the
getting
launch
played,
button. Get out of there.
and
No.
it's not good.
It's time to go.
Bounce.
If he's not with you right now, he's not going to be with you
Yeah.
come the end of it.
And if he's already getting it, what's gonna make him stay? Think about that.
There's other fish in the sea.
Sharks.
There might be some things making you stick around, but is it really that worth it? You can find.
It's not worth
Other
the
things.
sanity and the stress going on. Move on.
Yeah, you're worth more than that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. A resounding yes.
Well,
Well, Caleb, Dr. Caleb,
Dr. Caleb, I thought it was Dr. Philyaw. Anyways,
we have doctors on. We're all doctors.
I wish I had a doctorate without the debt.
Awesome.
So what you got, Caleb?
Dear the crew, I have Asperger's syndrome, which causes me to be more awkward around people. People who claim to be my friends say that they care about me, but their actions say different. Whenever I ask them if they want to hang out, they say they're busy, and I'm hearing rumors that they might be making fun of me behind my back, and I get the feeling that the girl I've been talking to might be doing it herself. I feel like because I am weird or different, people think they're better than me. I hope you can, or how can I cope with this, Elijah? Elijah,
Don't know how to say quit being paranoid with, but I mean, you might be taking it a little far there. Like, sure, someone's always going to be saying something. You can't like always know what people are saying behind your back all the time. Like, you're never going to know if people are always talking about you or not. You know, it's just a
Don't worry.
trial of life.
You know,
Different is beautiful. Different is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So is weird.
Don't worry about
Weird
what
is
other people
awesome.
say, because you know they're either.
Listen to that Taylor Swift song about shaking things in a direction.
Well, that'd work too.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Really? It's like shake it.
Look for other friends,
yes,
um,
look
Yeah.
for people that,
and don't worry about what other people say. 'Cause
Be your own best friend.
it doesn't matter what they say.
If people are holding
I
you
swear
back,
you're
then
quoting
look for
that
people that
song.
will make you a better person and not make you worry all the time.
Listen to Notorious B.I.G.
And that.
yes, and Tupac,
Biggie Biggie, can't you see?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh yes, meet me at the crossroads.
Yes.
All right, moving on, Amon.
Okay.
What letter you got?
So, dear the crew, I don't know what to do. My ex-girlfriend keeps trying to make me jealous now that I've moved on and have a better life without her. What do I do? Caden.
Start off like a rhyme. It was like, dear crew, what do I do? Dr.
What
Philyaw.
do you do,
Dr.
Dr.
Phil,
Philyaw?
what would you do?
I don't know what
Enlighten
you do. You
us.
should totally do what you do.
Do you?
Yeah, do you.
Look
Let's
out
move
for
on.
you. Make sure your happiness is important.
Yeah. There's things in life that are going to come to take you off your path. Just know where you're going. Doesn't matter how you get there. Well, it kind of does. Don't, like, do horrible things to get there, but just,
I mean, old girl is old girl for a reason, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason she has an X in front of her title.
Ooh.
Ooh. So,
What can your new girl do? Publicize her.
Publicity.
All right, Aaron, you got the last letter?
This is not very long. Dear the crew, as a guy, how not cool is it to shave your legs? I'm asking for a friend.
look, player, that's your business.
Jaden.
Like, you want to shave your legs? Do it.
You are not asking for a friend. You're asking for yourself. It's okay. Maybe it'll make you more aerodynamic.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
be
Michael Phelps shaves
Yes.
his legs.
Yeah.
He has gold medals.
Maybe some girls like that smooth feel on a guy. I mean, yeah.
What type of girls like? Let me.
I don't really rate how cool those things are. I don't.
I think
That's a decision you got to
I
make.
think it has. It also is like an adrenaline thing. It
What?
helps.
What?
Like
Get your blood pumping.
it has something to do with. I've read somewhere like it helps your boost your adrenaline.
Shaving your legs does?
I believe so.
You do you, man.
I mean,
I mean, you see a lot of athletes that do it, and
Swimmers.
Maybe you got some really gross legs when they're hairy, so more power to you.
we're wrapping up the show. But before we do, we want to show you our Facebook page, how you can contact us, reach us,
While
communicate
we're
with
in
us.
Seattle.
Ooh.
We have the crew page, which is
We will not be coming to you guys next week because we will be filming.
In Seattle.
Yes.
But we were
Much cooler
prepared
things.
to stop in the streets
we're up
and
to.
give you a segment.
Are we almost 130 likes?
Yeah, we're at
Almost.
129.
We need a lot more.
Yeah, we
lot
need
more.
about
Find us.
4,500 more.
If you're wondering how to do that, it's facebook.com/crew5.
The cool thing is, if you don't have a Facebook, you should go get one just to like our page and then deactivate it.
yeah,
Unless that
Or
makes us
check
lose
it
our
every
like.
day to look for more updates from us because
We also have the link
Make
to
fake
the Commodore
accounts.
Productions here at Gulf Coast State College. Find us, like us, communicate with us,
Send us things.
maybe, and then you'll find a lot of information, links to the programs here in the digital media program here at Gulf Coast State. But we're not going to be here next week. We are leaving Wednesday,
Yep, Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning, and we're flying to Seattle.
Off on a jet plane.
And we will be back the following Sunday, so there'll be no show next week.
Benny and
I
the
will
Jets.
miss y'all.
But we will bring you some content from our travels.
And I shall bring you
absolutely.
some content from right here back home.
Yeah, Caleb was going to leave some monograms for us.
Yes, monograms.
So,
But if you
I
stay
mean-
connected with us on Facebook, we'll update our
Monologues.
trips.
for us.
Yes,
I
And
meant
follow us along.
monologues.
I will follow you.
And we're going to go see how these other colleges around the country have their shows and stuff they do compared to ours, and hopefully we can compete against them.
Because
They
knowledge
won't
is
have the
power.
crew, though.
And,
And-
we'll win some awards.
Yeah. We're going to win an
Knowing
Emmy.
is half the battle.
Hopefully.
We're going to win an Emmy, or we're going to find something that looks like an Emmy.
G.I. Joe. Well, thank you. We have been the crew.